Hey everybody, I know it's been a little while, but I'm back with the first round of the second stage of the Octagon tournament, summer 2016, and I'm playing Greyjoy Dragon against, it looks like, Bara Kraken. So power challenges are going to be the name of the game, it looks like. I do have one Illyrio and one Handmaiden in here. I used to have Awakening the Dragon, but no longer. So only a little bit of stand tech. Let's see if I can use my unopposed tech and push through some power challenges. Or maybe he's going with more of a dominance module. We'll see, I guess. This setup looks okay. I can either do 3 cards here, but I think it's probably better to get 5 cards even though I'm not using all of my gold. It's 5 cards and 6 gold. That's hard to turn down. I do have Miri. None of my impact locations yet. He's probably not running too much kill, so that Iron Mines won't be all that useful. Let's try this out, though. It's just really hard to turn down 5 cards. Alright, so I see a red keep immediately. He has his own shipwright as well, but that won't impact Iron Mines. Alright, let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Not too much. And then we'll look at plots. I've been tweaking the plot list for this deck since I built it probably a month and a half ago, maybe. I used to have taxation, I used to have trading with the Pentoshi. I've gone to 2 snowed unders just because of the prevalence of Stark and Winterfell, although I'm not facing a Stark deck here, so that won't come into play this time. The opener has been changing as the plots change. Right now I'm kind of cornered into building orders. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of flexibility there. I guess I could go calling the banners potentially, since he's got 3 characters on setup. Kind of like to go grab some more economy since my hand is looking pretty expensive right now. And I also have the problem that I'm trying to kill stuff with Muri and Seastone Chair, and he's got an Iron Mines already. So that's not fun. This deck has 3 Ahead of the Tide, a Kraken's Grasp, and 3 Raiding Longships. So aside from the first turn, which doesn't matter quite so much, I'm really trying to go first pretty much every turn. As always, I will publish the deck list, and you can find that link in the video description. Looks like I'll win initiative, and I'm gonna have him go first. See if I can zoom the other way. There we go. Perfect. My plot. See if I can grab a King's Road, Rose Road. I guess we'll have to do. It's tempting to grab the chair. What am I going to be able to afford this turn? Not Miri or Euron, that's for sure. And not Little Fighting Finger either. So, Chair Theon, that's not bad. Get the Pain Train rolling early. I think I need that Rose Road more though. we'll drop that on the table so he can see it. And then alright, we'll draw some cards now. And there's that King's Road I was looking for. Nice to see economy early. Let's see what lure lady he's going to play here. Stannis or Robert would not be ideal. I think I can live with Melisandre or Asha. And as soon as he takes an action, I'm gonna kneel this sea tower. Unless he wants to use his shipwright and kneel me first. That King's Road might not do much. Alright, there's Robert. Yeah, that Iron Mines is a big problem. Because my only way to get him off the board is with Miri and or Chair. Now it's going to take a combination of hits. Even more if he gets a dupe on him or a bodyguard. And there's Lightbringer. Cool, so I'm not going to be getting much through this turn. So we'll play that guy for free. Do I want to play any more chuds? Don't want to open myself up to Wildfire or calling the banners too much. I could play the King's Road and try and bait his... Well, I just grabbed the Rose Road to the table on accident. I guess that's fine though. I think that's what I was going to do anyways. I guess I should count my income. 4 gold. So I can't play any of these guys. It looks like it's going to be Theon, who's going to be knelt promptly. I would love to have a We Do Not Sow, but I do not. I could threaten it, but what good is that really going to do me? He's 1 above reserve right now. I'll just pay all my money for Theon. Not that exciting of a first turn, but hopefully I can avoid having Miri pulled out of my hand. And then next turn we can get the Pain Train rolling. My other problem is that Seastone Chair cannot hit a character with attachments, so I do also need to clear that Lightbringer. Which means I'll need to draw into the chair and get Rattle Shirts going. I certainly have to kill Robert. It won't be easy for me to win this game if he's on the table the entire time. I kind of think I would rather defend this intrigue win the intrigue on defense than offense, because he's going to have to lose a card for reserve anyways, especially with red keep there, if he gets that draw off, although I do have 3 power icons. So I'm thinking I want to defend this. I can't afford to lose Miri. I'm not sure if a burn marker is the right thing there, but that'll work, I guess. I usually just track Jorah with power. He should just swing with Robert twice. Tap out my Theon and I guess my Shipwright with Intimidate. I'm actually going to kill the Greyjoy one, because then next turn I can go Snowed Under and have 6 gold plus the 1 here to play Miri. That's pretty good. This might be over quickly. I guess maybe I should have killed the Shipwright. He's not doing me much good anyways. And now he's going to get to intimidate my Loyalist and draw 2 with the red keep. Oh, he's nailing the Shipwright. Interesting. Dominance were tied after this. I'd certainly rather win the power challenge than dominance. Alright, not a whole lot going on that first turn. He has to discard a card for reserve is what he means. Alright, he loses support of the people, which makes sense. He's already got the 2 most important locations he's going to need for this game. So do I go Snowed Under here? My other option is calling, which would net me 8 gold as opposed to 6. Then I could play Miri and get the King's Road out there. Maybe that's my play. I think we'll go with calling. Oh boy. Alright, if I play first, he's gonna have Melisandre and just tap my Miri. Don't think there's much I can do about that. I'm just gonna have to gamble that he doesn't see Mel. I really have a love-hate relationship with these cards. I don't know what to do about them. I've been all over the map from 3 to 2 in this deck to 0. Sometimes they're really good and sometimes they just sit there. Looks like he's taken a minute, which means he's got a tough choice. Newly made lord. Okay. I think I can live with that. Unless he's already got Melisandre. Probably not, though, since he went with the summons. Alright, more big hitters. Yeah, I should have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Let's do that. Sure. As expected. I'm gonna end up with 1 gold left over again. This is not working out. I think I have to play the Miri though. What are my other options even? I can't afford Asha and Rattle Shirts. Alright. Forgot to reduce that guy. Over to you. Man, I would love a weeded out so. Maybe next turn I can afford Littlefinger and find one. Littlefinger into that and chair. That's my plan. Hope for good draws. What can go wrong? He's got a gigantic hand. Not that much money, though. Which might be my saving grace. And next turn I can go Snowed Under, win initiative with the King's Road, be first player, and pop the King's Road before he gets to use his shipwright. Sounds like a plan. Looks like he's playing Shireen and probably Newly Made Lord here. Shireen's a touch annoying. But is he going to have a way to stop Miri? The Iron Mines will work for this turn. Maybe he's got a second summons or a filthy. Interesting, he's not going with the New Lord. It's put me on a bit of a clock, but it's still early. I'm not too worried about that. And he's got some economy now. And down to 5. Alright. Man, if I had a sow, that would be so good right now. Blow up the Iron Mines, kill Robert. I think I might have to go up to 3. Why is he asking me if I have an action? Does he have gold left for Seen in Flames? He's never a reward character. Right. So that's not going to work. Alright, so he's tipped his hand a little bit there. I'm honestly not sure what he would have picked. Every one of these characters is pretty important right now. And I don't mind at all that he doesn't have an intrigue icon. So unfortunately I kind of have to send Miri on the intrigue, even though I'd rather send the shipwright. Because there's no way Miri is getting past Robert on a power challenge. And I guess if I'm doing Miri, I'm not pulling a card out of his hand. I don't have any triggers before claim. I don't think I'm going to get this unopposed no matter what I do. But I'll turn off his red keep. I wanted to lead with Jorah there, but I guess he could have just killed one of these guys anyways. Does that actually win it for him? 4-3? Should have sent the other dude. Shit. I don't have any tricks there. Man, you can tell it's been a while since I played against the red keep. Well, that was a mistake. Sure, let's do this now. There's no reason not to send that guy there. That's a bummer. As usual, feel free to point out any mistakes that I don't catch myself. I just ask that you do include the timestamp, because I have... Sometimes there's a comment, hey, you should have done this instead, and I have no idea what you're talking about when it's weeks later and I've already forgotten the game and I have no easy way to find the time that it happened. Alright, Mill is unopposed. Jorah gets more tokens. And that's all I got. Man, that 2 cards he's gonna draw with the red keep is huge. I can't believe I screwed that up. So I could kill Jorah here, but I do have 2 more copies in the deck. Let's do it. Puts him up to 8. And Dom will be 9. Almost forgot. I would have let him draw it anyways, but I did almost forget. And we're both good on reserve. So, plots. Filthy seems somewhat likely here. I think I have to go Snowed Under and try and Littlefinger into a chair or something similar. Not that there's really anything similar to a chair. Illyria would be good. But I've only got 1, because he's expensive, and so are all these dudes. Yeah, that makes sense. So the question is, how long do I hold on to this thing? I could have used it any of the last 3 turns just to draw a card. They're so frustrating. Alright. And there's another one. Lovely. So first action needs to be the King's Road. And then pay gold for Littlefinger. Trigger. Not what I needed at all. Thanks, Littlefinger. I suppose we may as well go ahead and dupe. I want to Wildfire next turn, but Shireen is a pain in the ass. So I could play Balon. Could play Rattle Shirts. Could play Asha. Balon without stealth doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Oh shit, I can't use that guy on the red keep. God damn it. Are you kidding me? What is it that doesn't matter if it kneels or not? I was thinking of something else, I guess. Lanasport? This might be wrong. I could play the Rattle Shirts and get rid of Lightbringer. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I do need to start racking up some renown, though. I'm not sure why that rejected me. Did I forget to put reduced by 2? I must have. Because I had 4 gold. Playing Littlefinger and Balon on the same turn sounds really good, but not so much. I should go ahead and do this now before I forget. Interesting. He's got 8 cards in hand. That puts him down to 4 gold. I can't afford any more shenanigans. Stannis would be awful. I can't let that happen. I think next turn I have to just blow both of these even if I don't need them, because I've got to find an answer. Okay, I can live with that. Although now he can play Scene in Flames. I wonder if he'll pick the right card. I would say the right card is probably Rattle Shirts. Although I wouldn't mind playing Euron and getting an Iron Mines out. It's not really all that important against Bara, though. Ooh. Yeah, he can afford that. And have the gold left over for, what's it called? Nice. Still got 5 cards in hand. Definitely would have played Mel by now if he had her. He picked Euron. Probably not a bad choice, but yeah, I can live without him. Alright, so my challenges. I haven't seen any of my long ships yet, but I do have some stealth from Theon, so I can push through a power challenge. So he can actually get to 15 here, because he's at 9, so 3 unopposed. Dom, claim, renown, dominance, that's 8. So yeah, I'm in trouble here, actually. I don't think I can defend enough. I think he might win this turn, actually. I should have played the rattle shirts. Yeah, Robert's Intimidate is pretty nasty here. And he's even got Windemere's Stealth. If I completely pass, I can oppose 2 of the challenges. So I'll get 1 unopposed, claim, 2 renowns, dominance. That's 5, that puts him to 14. So I think that's what I have to do. Unfortunately. If I had played the Rattle Shirts, I could have sent Theon and Rattle Shirts, removed the Lightbringer. That prevents a second Renown and a second Intimidate. Alright. As long as I can oppose 1 more, he'll only get to 14. Could always have a consolidation of power in hand to win next turn in marshalling. But I haven't seen one of those yet, and I think they have been phased out of Bara decks for the most part. So no matter what, the power challenge is going to be unopposed. I just have to oppose this one. He doesn't have any gold left, so I don't have to worry about a sword or anything. Flame will be the dupe. -1 for me. I'll get to draw more cards and take Dom, and I am on the verge of losing here. Unless I can conjure up a chair. Or just have a way to have Miri still standing. If he doesn't have a second Filthy, or if he doesn't draw into Melisandre, I might be okay here. Can't do Wildfire because of Shireen. And the other two are not going to be very effective right now. So it's got to be Snowed Under. He's got +1 from the throne. Alright. So now we find out if I can finally top deck something useful. I'll have 8 gold, which is plenty. This is the turn I have to kill Robert. And I believe I can do it if I can either keep Miri standing or draw into a chair. I'm gonna have 4 draws because I'm definitely burning both of these guys here. So I've got about a 20-ish% chance of drawing the chair. Not great. I think he would have picked Filthy by now if he had one. So he probably doesn't have a second one. Feast Crows could be problematic because even if I kill Robert, he could still be within spitting distance of 15. Let's see, I know he's got a newly made Lord in his hand, but the other 6 cards are the problem. Oh boy, there's Filthy. Let's do this guy, and this guy. Keep doing that. And that's not it. Two more chances. Swing and a miss. So is there any way out for me here? figures that I cut taxation and reduce the number of limited cards in my deck, and then I draw all of them immediately in the next game. Get rid of Lightbringer, but don't think I can defend a power challenge. Because Robert will be huge. And I have no way to see more cards. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back next week.